Hello! Right, I'm going to do another walk around the garden again, just for those who are interested. It's been a bit grim the last few days, but I'm really windy, but today's the wind's dropped and it's alright actually. But the sun's come out again, which is makes everybody feel a bit better. We're still locked down here in Wales, which is a bit of a pain, but there you go. And obviously the B&B's completely shut up. I don't know how everybody else is going on, but it's not good really. Anyway, have a walk around. I'll just show you up here, and then there we go, some flower beds. So rhododendrons are still going along here, still pretty. But everything's growing now. All these beds here, fantastic. All this is still all survived the wind this time. Last time we had heavy gales, these screens which we put up there because the house next door's supposedly under renovation, but it appears to be. Anyway, these screens fell over last time in the really bad wind and snapped one of my aces off. Well, they snapped the two off. You can see where that one snapped off there, and this one, but this one's grown back again from the stem. I was going to throw it away anyway. I kept it and it's going again, so I'm so glad, because I've had those for a long time, those aces, and they're looking beautiful. And you can see the foxgloves here. They've grown there by accident, but they just make the whole thing look so good. Really, I absolutely love them. So this blew off the wall the other day in the wind. Ended up in the middle of the path, so anyway, the mirror on it survived. You see how these have gone now? Look at the beds here, look at all the foxgloves in here again, and the colour is fantastic. And it's another rose, another scented rose on the stick. So I don't think we'll get any more on it for now, but when it's nearly finished, I'll deadhead it again and we might get some more flowers on, you never know. So these are just still going, these clematis now. The one over there's on the fence is still going okay. I'll just take you around the back. So got this out here now, lace hydrangea. My mum used to love these. We're very jealous of this one. So much insect life everywhere. I've got some stuff here to... Oh, look at that plant pot's blown in the middle of that. But these have grown from seed, and there's still some more sweet peas there to grow in, to put in there. So this is sort of my nursery bit where I start stuff off and plant stuff up, and you can see all these in these pots here. These are dahlias, which I've grown from tuber, so I'll put those in. Around the back here, there's hardly any water in the stream now, almost completely empty. There's a little trickle still. It's fed by a spring at the top of the hill, this. So, but look. So I'm hoping the wind shed some of the pears on here, but you can see them all. It's just absolutely full of baby pears, this pear tree. Look at them. So I'm hoping some will shrivel up and fall off, because the tree will snap under the weight of them. So I'm sure it'll sort itself out. That's one of the next jobs I've got to do. I'm just doing some work on the shed at the moment, but then we're on to this building here, and this is going to all be painted, which is good. See that growing up there is that's a hot plant. So it's grown up the roof before, but I forgot about it and I put my greenhouse here, so it was coming up inside the greenhouse, which is not good. So I'll just show you inside the greenhouse. Hang on. These look at all the tomatoes here. So, and they've actually, I've grown them. So I've got a cucumber there growing, and it's got flowers on it already. My glasses are steamed up. It's that humid in here. So all the tomatoes have actually got flowers on them. So we're having tomatoes on those soon, which is amazing, really. And these here are some more cucumber seeds for outdoor cucumbers that I planted a week or so ago, and they're doing all right as well, so that's good. So looking good in there. So, and it didn't blow away in the wind either, which is something. So look at these on here as well. These on the wall here are pennyworts. There's a good one over there in the corner. It's I'll show you this. That one. I love these. They grow on the walls. Look at those. Another one here. Great. But I love these flowers, they're stunning. I don't know whether this will focus, let's have a look. Yeah, that's really good. So, anyway. Oh. I have to cut these daisies back a bit as well. Right, so that's down there anyway. Have a look around here. Oh, that's something else I need to show you as well. So in here, I showed you the cherries. There's loads on the floor after the storms we've had, but there's still quite a lot of cherries on this tree. And some of them were showing a glimmer the other day of starting to ripen a bit, but there's thousands of them. I actually don't know whether they're edible or not, but if somebody wants to come round and try one while I watch them, they're quite welcome. But I just don't fancy actually trying them. Last year we went away at this time of year, or just after, before the summer holidays, and when we came back they'd all gone, so the birds must have eaten them, so that means they're edible to birds. So I'll show you what I'm doing here, around here. So these are the old tannery buildings when it was a tannery, and you can see the pits here which were tar lined, and this is where they used to tan the leather, and these used to run all the way along. But what I've done, I'm just rebuilding them. So I've just built this wall here, and I'm going to rebuild this other wall because they're all in corrugated iron at the moment, and but all the timbers are rotten and full of woodworms, so I'm going to have to pull them all down. So I thought while I'm doing it, I'll just rebuild them out of block. So what I'm going to do here is level these off and cut them, and I'm going to make a workbench there, and this is going to become a workshop here with a double door for putting my motorbikes in, etc. So the double door is going to go here, and then I've just got some roofing sheets on coming next week, so I've got to crack on and get it finished. So look at these roses here as well. I haven't got the heart to cut these off yet, but those are growing beautifully. Rambling roses. We've just had a load of blue tits in here, and they're finished now. So I'm hoping they survived okay. So we're going backwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, and then they've sort of finished. So either the chicks died or the chicks fledged, but we're not sure which. Let's have a look around here. So this is all the stuff I've got growing here. We've got some more tomatoes there coming in. They're not as big as the one in the greenhouse, even though they're the same age, the cucumber plant, but they're doing okay outside. And then loads of strawberries. Some of the strawberry plants we've put in have actually got what's this? Strawberries on. So there we go. So there's some lilies going to come out there. There's all these out. Peony just about to burst out. We just got these from we had a trip to the garden centre the other day, didn't we, Susan? Susan's in there doing some paperwork. Hello. Don't know why she's doing that. She'll be out here in the sunshine. There we go. Yeah, we've got strawberries on here, and they're doing all right. Look at those. There you go. Look at those. Some these are figs. I was growing these big enough to use as underwear as well, these leaves, but they'll have to get a bit bigger yet. Right, so then we've got the salad, which is starting to go to seed, some of it now, but we're using it nearly every night. We're pulling lettuce off here. This is spinach growing here, which is sort of coming on now. And then the sweet peas are starting to take off. Some are taking off more than others. I think these ones here went in later. Those went in first, and those are taking off. The beans, these are the later beans that are put in, and these are coming up. So they're up to this level now. So they're at 2 foot. But look at the garden here now, especially with all the foxgloves in. some poppies coming out there. I'll send you up in the air. There you go. Oh, look at that. We've got lots of colour. Look up there now. How's that? Beautiful. And the sun's even got the little fountains going. Still loves these briars. They're so highly scented here. Look at that size of that poppy. Nice colour as well. Oriental poppy. There we go. And I've just spotted a nettle there growing. So you have to sneak in and pull stuff out. So let's go around here. So these are growing. So these nasturtiums seeded from last year, and so we're going to have nasturtiums there. So I'm just hoping that the sweet peas beat the nasturtiums up the pole. So these are doing okay. Still got berries. The old berries are still on the holly tree, even though the new ones are coming on as well, which is bizarre. So these beans are going the best. So they're up this high. They're about 3 foot high now. So won't be long before they fly. Here's another beautiful bed. So that clematis is finished over there now, hiding the oil tank. So there we go. We've got lots of these lilies around at the moment as well. These yellow lilies. No, yellow lilies. That's the one. Yeah, so we've got lots of those. And look at these geraniums. They're so beautiful. Yeah. Just looking back, some beautiful irises here as well. And there's our neighbours. Look. So here's the apple tree that I bought, which remarkably has baby apples growing on it in its first year. There we go. Another clematis there growing. Beautiful colour. So here's my fire pit which we used the other night. Burning all the old wood off the outbuildings that I've pulled down to rebuild. So here's the other sweet peas which are a good 2.5 foot high now, and they're really coming on, you can see. So won't be long before we have sweet peas on those, I'm sure. And there's some more beautiful clematis here. And some climbing roses, beautiful white climbing roses. Look at those. I'll show you there. I must prune that tree as well, it's getting a bit big. There's always so much to do. And you look around and there's more, so if you don't keep on top of it. There we go. So, that's Sue's fairy garden. Looking splendid. So, and her daughter Laura's just bought her another little fairy house. How cute's that? More of those beautiful irises. Yeah, lots of the yellow iris sneaking in there, and there's these beautiful lilies, and they're really highly scented, especially in the evening. So we get a lot of butterflies, etc. on them. I was hoping you'd see some. I've just been sat there having a coffee before. That's when I decided to come round the garden. So you can see all the got a good crop of damsons on here, on this tree. But that one we've just got 1 and 2 on. There's not as many on this tree here. But there is some on it, so if I can spot them. There's one. Sort of sporadic 1s or 2s. Frighten the sheep. There they go. So, you can see the bracken in next door starts to invade a bit. But look at all the foxgloves in the field next door. There's a whole bunch of them at the top of the field, and I'm going to go up and take some photographs, I think. It's stunning. Look at that clematis that's grown there. So, didn't even know what it looked like. That we've had to repair all this trellis because it got blown over last year in the wind. So a lot of damage last year. So you see all these aquiledias now, they've all finishing now and going to seed. So I'll let them seed, and then hopefully I've stopped the pump on the pond as well, because in the pond we've got lots of beautiful waterlilies coming up, and you can see them here. They're just about to flower, and there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's one there, and there's one there. And they don't actually like water dripping on them, so there we go. So those irises are just about finished now. Nice damselfly, red one there. You can get it. There you go, damselfly. I don't know whether that'll focus then or not. And then we're going up here into the shady part of the garden. You can see how shaded it is up here. It's, more stuff in here. And some wildflowers growing in here now. Herb Robert, crane's bills, and mixed in with all sorts of stuff. But I do like this bit of the garden, and I like it how it is really. We were talking about putting a summer house just here, so we'd have that outlook out the garden. It's a shame my next door neighbour's dumped his car there in that bit of field he's got, but I'm hoping he'll move it. But very considerate really. But there we go, I'll just take you up to the top here like I normally do with the walk. So we walk up here, it's quite leafy. You can hear the wind picking up because we're going up the hill. There we go. So I don't know whether you can see on this camera, it's quite a wide angle lens, but the tide's out today so I can see the sand over there. It's a shame I can't get all this gorse cut back a bit as well, that'd be helpful. Anyway, there we go. So that was a walk around the garden for today. I'll do another one in a few weeks now. You can see the next wave of plants, but there you go.